You're welcome to this special presentation titled Positioning for Post-COVID-19 Opportunities. Please feel free to make your contributions and also ask your questions after the video. Let's have a quick look at how year 2020 has been for especially campus students and specifically University of Jos students. It is January 1st, 2020. Happy New Year was a popular word in many people's mouths. And then for University of Jos students, for instance, they were still on holiday waiting for resumption. And so the month rolled by very quickly. It is 2nd, it's 10th, it's 17th, it's 19th, now it's 31st, the month is over. The question is, do you really achieve anything in that year, in that month, 2020? Maybe, maybe not. And then very quickly, February set in, and then the holiday is over, you came to school, and then you started your registration. Maybe by the 3rd week you already got your residence, your accommodation. I'm now in Abuja hostel, I'm now in village hostel, I'm now in Naraguta hostel, I'm in the postgraduate hostel. I'm now settled, I'm ready for lectures. Or you're a new student, so I'm done with my registration, I've finished everything, I've got my matriculation, I'm now in student, ready for lectures. And then by the 4th week of February, lectures have commenced. Everybody is excited, it's a new session and we're ready to go. And of course the fellowship was active, very bubbling and alive, and everyone is happy. And then February was over. So we came to March. The first week of March was the 2nd week of lecture, but unfortunately by the 2nd week of March ASU strike struck, and then before we knew it, coronavirus struck and the federal government ordered all schools to shut down. And then by the 23rd of March, the full strike by ASU set in, and then everything went down and March was over. You thought everything was going to be resolved very quickly. Before we knew it, before our very eyes, everything started shutting down. Churches shut down, schools shut down, economy shut down, travel, movement, everything else shut down. Everything closed due to coronavirus. The question is, as the churches shut down, did you shut down your own spiritual life? As the schools shut down, did you shut down your brain, your intellectual power, your thinking, your scholarship? As the economy shut down, all the enterprising activities and all of that probably also shut down for you. And then as travel shut down, your thinking also shut down. Maybe, maybe not. And then the shutdown continues. April, we are still on shutdown. May, June, July, ambition for the year are shut down. Motivation, your mind shut down. Even you have your job seeking attitude and activities, everything shut down. And here we are in July, and July is almost gone. ASU strike is still shutting down our universities, even though some countries have opened up gradually. Coronavirus is still partially shutting down many things across the globe, and including Nigeria. And even in our own university, things are still almost largely shut down. And then you realize that we have just 5 months to go in the year. There's only one thing we can do in the next 5 months: redeeming the time. That is the only thing we can do. And let me tell you what is happening. With the advent of the coronavirus, a lot of things across the globe are changing. So many things are not going to remain the same. And let me tell you what is going to happen after now and in many years to come, or at least about 20 years to come, will already been defined by what the coronavirus is causing to happen in our time. And it takes those who are able to look ahead and think ahead and able to prepare themselves ahead that we tap into these emerging opportunities, which is why we're looking at the topic positioning yourself for post-COVID-19 opportunities. So what are the specific areas you need to position yourselves in order for you to achieve this in the coming years ahead of us? So let's look at some of these areas. Number one is the spiritual area. Number two, your intellectual aspect of life. And then of course in the area of skills. About your spiritual life, for many people, the shutdown affected their spiritual life so much. Their spiritual gauge is almost empty. Prayer is empty. Bible study is empty. Almost everything is empty. No more evangelism. Still. But you can reposition yourself this next 5 months by doing thorough, systematic Bible study and meditation, doing a lot of praying for yourself, for your family, for your future, for your career and everything, embarking on evangelism. Okay, yeah, social distancing, but a lot of platforms you can use. We have the fellowship blog site. You can share the wonderful materials on that site via WhatsApp and your friends, to your friends and other means, and then you reach out to people. Do e-evangelism, e-discipleship, do Christian leadership. You can read books, study materials that will boost your skills and potentials. So when you do all of this, what happens? Your spiritual gauge, I pray that will be your experience in Jesus' name. Now the second aspect is progress. The world waits for those who can use their brain. Use your brain. Use your brain to think of how to do things differently. Like I told you, the COVID-19 is changing a lot of things, and the world ahead of us belongs to those who can use their brain to think of how we can do things differently, because things are never going to remain the same. So use your brain, study, look around you. What can we do? What new skills can I learn? And that will lead us to the last point, which is projecting what new skills will be required for post-COVID-19 era, and then determine those skills you need to learn. And you need to learn new skills, technical skills. And let me tell you, post-COVID-19 is going to be for those who are in the field of cyber security and artificial intelligence. You may say, I'm studying biology education, I'm studying fine arts, I'm studying engineering, I'm studying medicine. That is not my core area. Let me tell you, you can learn a lot on the internet. You can learn about artificial intelligence, you can learn about cybersecurity, all on the internet, and you can develop these new skills. So you can learn technical skills, IT-based skills, whether they are within your discipline or outside your discipline. These are some of the things you can do, and I need you to please think thoroughly about this part of this presentation. Pause this video right now. Think about some of the things we've discussed, the spiritual, the intellectual, and the skills, and take note of the things probably that will be dropping in your mind that you can do, and then we can discuss further. You need to utilize the next 5 months of your life in order to tap into the opportunities that will come after now. I pray the Lord will help you in Jesus' name. Now, before we close, I need you to think about the following things. You need to really stop and think on each of these. Number one, your limitation is only your imagination, which means you don't have any limitation. If you do have any limitation, it is all because of your imagination. Number two thing I want to note is that you need to push yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. You've got to push yourself. Don't say, because I don't have my teachers to push me, my mentors to push me, they are not close by, my friends that used to encourage me, they are not nearby. No, push yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. Another thing I needed to note, think about this. Do it now. Remember, we have almost spent 7 months in the year, just barely 5 months to go. Time is not waiting for anyone. If there is any time you need to do it, it is now, because sometimes later becomes never. If you say I'll do it later, that later become never. So do it now. That is instruction for you. Next is, great things never came from comfort zones. You say, it's difficult. Man, I'm not used to, I don't know how to use computer. Oh, I don't have internet access. I don't have, and you come up with all of the excuses. All of those are not tenable. Great things never came from comfort zones. Move out of your comfort zones. You don't have it, you can leverage and get access to all of these resources and develop yourselves in order to achieve great things. God will help you in Jesus' name. Now, the next thing I needed to note, let your dreams be bigger than your fears. Oh, every human being has fears. Fear, can I make it? Can I make it? Will it work out? Fears. But let your dreams be bigger than your fears. And then this is for you to take notes. Don't stop when you are tired. You've tried and tried and tried, and your trials are not working out, and then your trial is becoming tired, but you have not achieved. That is not the time to stop. Never you stop when you are tired. You only stop when you are done. I pray the Lord will help you in Jesus' name. So this is brought to you by Deeper Life Campus Fellowship, University of Jos, Abuja Naraguta location. We have our email address at deeperlifeunijos@gmail.com. Please feel free to contact us via email, and you can give a call to us through 080-680-03891, and you can check our blog site for wonderful materials. I pray the Lord will help you in Jesus' name. So this is me, Dr. Sam Olutuashe, coming your way, and we trust that the Lord will help us to have wonderful more times in the future in Jesus' name. Thank you, and God bless you.